everybody, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn Rival here, and we're in Maker's End. We got through the door. And Aloy's...
You are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We gotta look around. We gotta have a big old look. 350,000 days. I really want to do the maths for that, but I'm not going to. I'll see if I can remember to put what that is in years on the screen. Looks like we gotta go down before we can go up. Let's see if I can remember. I mean, we're talking about me here, so it's entirely possible I won't. And it's saying go that way, which is always an excuse to go the other way. See what we can find. Anything around here? I mean, we're going to be using liberal use of the old focus here. Liberal. Some of these things aren't going to show up.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control.
Yeah.
Sounds bad.
Oh, you have no idea. Okay, looks like there's only one thing in there, so we'll keep on rolling. Stop going that way. Anything in here at all? No. Okay. Wants me to go that way, and go in this way. Ooh, box. Not seeing anything in here. No, okay. We got a supply box. That's something.
Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe.
Yeah.
So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Okay, so that's the reception log. Well, let's take a look at that, because that actually... Field Commandant Diang of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served For their 10:15 sales presentation on the Chariot line, per instructions food will be vegetarian only. Sander Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Ground Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation for the Chariot line. Per instructions, Fresh Ground's Tokuma blend, no artificial creamers. So what happened? Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled, actually, or like thrown. I wasn't aware the Indo-Malay combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Ground's acquisition team had tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Dang had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm gonna drop a line to sales. This can't happen again. Yeah, okay, so we've seen both of those. Okay. That's the Deathbringer.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Yeah, so they've given us bits of what the corporation is, who Ted Barrow was, stuff like that. We learn enough from like just wandering around and getting the audio files. If you want me to go and like do a video where I go through all the individual written files, I will do that. But it's more kind of background to the world. Some of them are actually on the characters themselves, but it's more like world building, which is really good how they've done it.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We'll be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons?
Yep.
Why?
Oh, Aloy, really don't want to know. You really don't want to know, kid.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Nothing natural.
Going this way because it wants me to go that way. We got a supply crate.
No space.
Oh, you are kidding me! I mean, it's got to be health packs that we don't have space for. We're racking up these things, aren't we? It's great. Just get rid of all the markers. Okay. It's got to be... yeah, it's health potions. I mean, that's okay, because I can actually use one of my health potions just to give myself full health. There you go. Anything in here? Any kind of info? I don't want to miss out on anything, because these story parts are where you get the most, well, story info. Okay. We at least got a bit of a... can I get through there? Ah, okay. At least got a bit of a extra bits and pieces.
Cave in. But I could get through.
Complaint. A reception is, if that's your real name. Want to know who scheduled Indo Malay right next to the fresh grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After a little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain. Because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. Ouch! Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try and fight each other with what? That's right, combat machines. Which they will pay us a lot of money for. So, I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do a much more complicated job. Ouch! Fredkin, you are a complete and utter imbecile. Yeah, you know business and everything, but come on, man. You literally are the reason that those machines are all over the place. Just want to point that out. Nice one there, Aloy. Good moves. Alright, looks like we can get around, that's fine. I don't think we can reach that. I think we have to go down first. Oh, it's the area next to that. Okay.
Looks like I can climb here.
Yeah, it looks like you can climb here, Ayla, because you are a climbing machine. Looks like we're going over there. Oh, and there's a box there, so I don't want to go on that pipe. I want to go there first. And then down. And now I want to go to that. Nope. No, go down, Aloy. Go down. Thank you. There you go. Excellent, Aloy. Good job. Oh, that was very graceful, Aloy. I am impressed.
Made it.
Of course you did. You're Aloy. Okay, so you want us to go that way? Well, I don't want to go that way then. I want to go down here. It's a nice boardroom. Oh. Campus log. Okay.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Well, that's what normally happens when you blame somewhere for something. Okay, we're good. Stocking up on stuff. This is great. Spiritual Summit. Okay, well, we'll maybe take a look at that later. Like I say, if people want the kind of written version of everything, then I will do a video going through all the stuff we pick up here and at the other story sites. I will quite happily do one of those, so that, you know, those who want to know what's going on, like with all the written bits and pieces, I will quite happily do. Other people who don't, then I won't, and they can just jump past them, sort of thing. But I don't want to waste everyone's time. Alright, let's look at this one.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Indeed. Alright, let's take a look at this one over there, because I believe this should be the Corruptor.
The HCA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Can you see the problems here, guys?
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil.
Yep.
So these were Faro machines too.
Yep.
Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
And that's the point.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Come on, Aloy. There you go. Yeah. That's the problem, basically.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Yeah,
If
that's...
plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Yeah. You know, the biomass conversion thing, and the able to repair themselves and replicate themselves and bring other units into... Oh, that's a... Oh, a way in here. Let's have a look in here. Good job, yes. Oh, looks like this is just another way up. Oh, that's kind of sucky. Nope, no. Go back that way, Aloy. That was just another way up. We don't want that. Nope, okay, can't get that way. Wow. Yeah, literally just the way we came back. So, just a different way, that's all. Ooh, hello.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, I can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Basically. Yes, Aloy, they were. No other way around. Okay, gotta go back down again.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Yes, you would. All hands on deck, okay. Oh wow. That's a big jump. Oh, wow. Rival did not like that. Look at the... No. No. Rival would not do that. Well, he might, actually. Try and figure out who he was. Alright. Looks like we can go in there, or go straight up. Normally, my thing would be go...
Frost on my eyelashes.
Would be go straight up, because it was telling me to go this way, but I want bits and pieces, so... Is there a way? Want stuff.
Full already.
Give me stuff. Just keep climbing, Aloy. Oh, now it's raining? Right. Wow, lots of wood there as well. Looks like that leads down that way, but we don't want to go that way, so we're going up still. And that would be the elevator shaft that we turned off of. Banda C incident. Anything in here? No. It's alright, Aloy. We're getting close to the top now.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. Alright. Made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Alright. Now, we will be going up there eventually. Because, well, we need to. If we want to get something, we need to get to the top of that. But let's get some information about the story.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Alright. Let's take a look.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but
Yep.
they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
The file's been recovered. Okay.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Okay.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me.
Actually, she does.
I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Alright, we will be going down that way, but we're going up this way first. Because we need something from up here, and it's not this box. I mean, we'll get this box, but we don't actually need that box. What we need is up here. Keep going, Aloy. Keep going. Climb like the little climby thing you are. What we need is that.
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
And that's the view from up here. Ooh. That's a hell of a view. Going down. And now we do it all again.
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Okay, so we've got everything we can from here, with the exception of this box out here, which is... Oh, this is awesome, right? That's your office, basically. And you've got this lovely kind of balcony out here. You can just stand out here and enjoy the view and remember the fact you brought down the end of civilization.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose.
Yes.
I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
I see your point.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Nope.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
She's got a point, and she's really good at it. Okay, so the Pharaoh robots that we've seen, the Deathbringer, which is the Kapesh, and the Corruptor, which is the Scarab, they're not at full power. Yet they're as dangerous as they are to us because of our limited weapons. And the fact that we've been taking them on like 1 or 2 or 3 at a time. So they are like at 10% capability. Something like that.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Okay. That's kinda true.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Okay, we'll let you go right now.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
So we get another skill point, and we get an achievement.
Getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least.
Oh yeah.
U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Anything down here? Let's go have some fun. Get some more bits. Okay, so we learned a lot there about
Frost catching in my throat.
about the Pharaoh robotics and how they brought about the whole what's known as the Pharaoh Plague, which is a swarm of robots. Yeah, lots of wonderful stuff. Now, do we still have... We do! Charlie's still here! Yeah! Charlie! Charlie! Oh, this is good. Okay, so where are we off to today? Right, we've got a vantage point there. I'd love to get that. There is a Shell Walker site there as well. We could do this corrupted zone. I'm going to probably leave that. This is where the Grave Horde is. We're going to go all the way back up to there. Now, we do have another mission over there, so that's cool. We can deal with that. That is into the Frozen Wilds DLC, which we're not going to do right now. We've got another mission down here, going after Olin's family. Got to go and protect the king, because that's a thing we have to do. We do have these rock breakers to deal with as well. They're level 32 though. They are a little bit past us right now. They are seriously tough. Out of all the corrupted zones, that is one of the hardest. Okay, so I'll probably get the vantage point. There's another vantage point over there. I'm just trying to think, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? I mean, I'd love to ride through this valley, because there's just so much in there to see and do. There's a town there that I'd like to get to, and I would like to get this this tall neck, just to clear out this area, you know, so we don't... Oh my god, there's two bird sites up there. Stormbird site and another Stormbird site there. Oh, that's painful. Obviously, getting all the vantage points will put that story together for us, and I'd like to be able to do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to not go to this one, because that's just painful trying to go through there. But I think we'll probably travel to here and ride along and get to this tall neck, and then maybe fast travel back to Meridian to deal with that, just so it's done. Maybe deal with Olin as well, because it's a fairly quick and easy mission dealing with that. And then we'll come up and do the Moment's Peace and the Grave Horde. But if we get this, then that would be nice. Get that sorted, get it done and out of the way, because it'll clear this whole area for us, and allow us to see what else is in that particular location. So yeah, so we'll get that done next time. Fast travel back to Meridian, so we can deal with this mission. Also drop off some stuff, because we've got a lot of stuff. Just so much stuff. And then we'll be going for this lot up here, because it'd be cool. I'll probably get to this town here, and then we can ride through, just so you can see this area as well. It's a lovely area, that is. But anyway, that's enough for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, then please do hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share. If you're new to the channel like we saw, please do consider subscribing. But until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. I'll see you there. Bye-bye. Hey, Charlie.